3-2 virtual selection versus WongaNS on Vale. Alright, so here we go. Virtual selection starting as Marines in control, and WongaNS starting as aliens down in cargo. And this match is underway. We're going to see Wonga split off, coming outside of cargo, doing a, I believe, a 3-2. Or not, a 2-2 with one staying, I believe, in base. There's a T-Res Gorge going down in the base, so he was waiting for that. We see VS doing a 3-2 split, Loop, Beta, and Ben in topographical. And they are going to meet Nobody and Alice. Crag Hive start for Wonga. Mines are almost completed for virtual selection. And there's that Merc Beta, the guy that everybody is talking about. Izo coming down in skylights. Looks like he's going to try to sneak to buy this, but Lucho is sneaking around as well. Knows that he's there, and is going to try to force him back into vents to just delay. Nobody and Alice fighting Ben and Loop. First blood has not been pulled yet. Alice does take down Loop. Ben and Beta comes through the vents there, taking down Nobody. And Alice is now alone in the dome, sandwiched between Ben and Beta. This is not where you want to be. Ends up going down as well. And we're seeing Izo there in skylights, trying to sneak by. Lucho does see him and is calling out, and he's going to get pinched between these two Marines. He's trying to get out of there. He does. Wow, I can't believe he actually made it out of there alive. Beta and Ben building up C12 right now. We're seeing a Drifter over there in Nano, helping build those RTs. Aristote and Lucho moving into Overlook. 99% built on that power. That's definitely what you want to do. That strategy hasn't changed, or that practice hasn't changed since vanilla. And Nobody really low. Alice taking down Ben is going to run away, and they're going to try to take down Beta. He leaps at him and goes down. And Izo coming in does take down Beta. Loop is the only one left against Izo. Comes around the corner, does end up taking him down. Great job there by Izo as he moves into topographical. Power up now in Overlook, RT up in Overlook as they move down into subsector. Extending really, really far into the map right now with no phase tech research. Lucho and Aristote building up subsector. 0% and the blueprint down for that RT. We're seeing Gorge, my own in Nano with a Crag there. No shells down, so no trait upgrades for Carapace or regen for Wonga. Virtual selection sitting on 5 RTs with their 6-1 as a blueprint. That's down in subsector. Observatory now has been completed, so we're probably going to see phase tech coming up soon. Wonga taking down the RT in skylights. Loop and Ben now moving into the dome. And they are being stalked by Alice and Nobody as they come in there. These guys are being very quiet. It looks like they're going to stop, let them go, and they're going to stop and take out this RT. Now Beta is coming in alone from East Junction. And these two, Loop and Ben, have moved into Pipeline. They know that they're there. Alice and Nobody left the C12 RT alone. Phase tech now has been completed. It looks like virtual selection may be going for a phase gate in subsector or Pipeline. If they can keep these guys alive, they are. Look at all these med packs being dropped. Loop and Ben, there's a scan. They're going to be joined by Beta, so that area of the map is definitely going to be locked down pretty hard. Kella working on the subsector RT. Lucho and Aristote moving into skylights, and there's the phase gate I was talking about. So this is going to give them a real long reach into the map, and they may build this up. Armor 1 is almost complete. Weapons 1 has been completed. That's odd, they went Weapons 1 first. 2 shells are down for Wonga, so 66% effectiveness on carapace and regen traits. We do have a lurk on the field in the form of Alice, getting a little bit of chip damage as they run by Beta Loop, as he runs by Beta Loop and Ben. Armor 1 has now been completed, and these 2 skulks have worked on this phase gate. It does go down in time. That's a great job from Wonga. And Alice moving in alone, cannot overextend, needs to watch out. Oh my gosh, Alice 12% with regen, barely gets out into the vents. And with Beta there, you really don't want to be in his line of sights. Aristote now in subsector. We have seen a drifter there, placement by the resource nozzle. Nobody on the ceilings here. Aristote in there, checking about, wondering what's going on. Does see the drifter. And this is when he should pounce, when he's reloading. Great job, 30% health, and Deathcamp strikes again and takes down Aristote. C12 now being worked on by Wonga. They're floating 52 res. They are moving their infestation into subsector. Virtual selection has set back up in pipeline. Here comes Alice right behind Beta here. Who's low on health, 78 health, 50 health for Alice as she runs out of there. He or she, I don't know if that's a he or she. I'm just gonna say she because of the name. Over in Lucho, Ben and Aristote now moving from skylights. Kella from the ceilings takes down Ben. Great job there. Kella takes down Aristote. And holy cow, Kella takes down Lucho. On fire right there. My own 50% on the RT and Topo. Wonga playing a steady, strong game against VS right now. Working on that economy. 5% on that RT. That RT goes down. VS sitting on 2 with 2 blueprints. Getting one up in pipeline. Getting another one up in C12. They have reestablished their economy. Now both teams sitting on 4 harvesters. Lucho, Ben, and Aristote have moved to the west side of the map now. And now Aristote pushing back Nobody, who jumped from the ceilings. And this hive, this brand new hive, folks. Oh no. Here comes 3 Marines into here. Lucho, Aristote, and Ben. Here comes Alice. Phase gate blueprint is down. 38% on this hive. You guys are seeing the view from Lucho as they are almost going to take this hive down. Alice does go down, and we see that a great job. Look at that. Awesome force beacon back. An IP was destroyed by those 3 skulks. Great job to pull that pressure off of subsector. Wonga pulling that off. Now these guys, Ben, Aristote, and Lucho moving into skylights back down to subsector, but hopefully they can get chipped along the way. RT going down in C12. Wonga is definitely doing a way better job this round. Looks like they really want to take it to VS for using that Merc. Ben, Aristote, and Lucho moving into subsector. Nobody on the ceiling. Alice shooting spikes down that hallway, trying to stop these guys from coming in. Backed up by Alice, or I'm sorry, by Nobody. He does have the regen trait, as you can see. He's blinking green. A gorge now in there. Subsector is 69% grown. And Ben Aristote pushed back into Overlook. Meanwhile, over in the dome, just a blueprint down for VS. And we're seeing Izo moving around there. Alice, I mean, this is a very Alice is a very aggressive lurk. Very aggressive lurk. I would be really careful. Fades now out on the field, or just one. Kella is a fade. Moving in alone here. Now these guys don't have shotguns. I just hear LMG fire. So supported with this lurk. But Kella better be careful. They could both get trapped. I don't know about committing so much to this. I know that they are so low, but it is so important you keep your life forms. Alice does get away, flies into the vents. There goes the health packs, and they are welding each other up. Almost full health here. Now my own coming to help with this and join the fray. Nobody in there as well. 2 fades on the field, making quick work of those Marines in Overlook. Great job. Oh, I see now. Thanks, SMB. You guys know how great I am with these names. Malice. Didn't even see that M there as I just quickly looked at the name. So Malice, and it's a he. Thanks, SMB, for pointing that out. I rely on you guys. I really rely on you guys, especially after the Menzap Mendas debacle. All right, so nobody, Kella, and my own in Skylights working on this RT. Great job working on this VS economy. We're seeing now in pipeline Alice against Loop and Ben as Malice. Oh, that's gonna get annoying considering I already have gotten used to saying Alice. Flying through that base, Lucho and Aristote now coming through 2 Skylights to rebuild that RT. We're seeing Gorge Tunnels linking up Subsector and Cargo. For the second hive, they haven't selected it yet. Oh, I don't know if it's actually built yet. Yes, it is built. So they haven't selected their second hive yet. He's probably saving for upgrades right now. He's upgrading biomass there. Shift hive has now been dropped. So that is going to give access to Celerity and Adrenaline once they drop their spurs. And now Loop, Ben, and Beta moving into the main base. That Gorge Tunnel might really help them out. Oh no! Fade down right here in Skylights. Sorry, right there in Skylights as they were going up against these Marines. That is really costly. We're seeing a base rush happening right now in control as those fades are trying to harass the main base while 3 Marines are in cargo. Malice in there trying to soak up some of this damage. There comes nobody, staking Beta through the heart. Oh, and taking Loop down, and Ben ends up going down as well. Nice save there by Wonga. Whew, this is so far such a great match. Aristote coming from behind. I'm sorry, Izo coming behind Aristote, getting his head taken off. Lucho alone now since his partner died. Lucho taking down Kella, who's only a skulk, but that's taken down by nobody. Alright, so Wonga has lost 1 fade in this. We do have my own at 48 P-res. Could be saving for an Onos. Could go for fade. Now, Onos' cost 60 now. But their trait upgrades cost 8. So it would cost 76 personal res to get just a 2 traded Onos. Seen my own on the ceiling here, up against Lucho. And now Izo, nobody, working on this RT in Skylights. My own just, I guess suiciding there in pipeline. Nobody looking down this hallway right now, just covering Izo. 50% on that RT. Here comes Lucho. Let's see what this fight is going to look like. As you saw right before I went into first person, Umbra has now been researched. Umbra is a defensive cloud that lurks, can put around and spray around their units on the field, and it's an absorption cloud, so it reduces damage by 1/3. It's really, really, really powerful. Malice needs to team up with their fades, and there's a drifter moving up to Skylights. This is really interesting positioning right now. If you have a lurk throwing Umbra down on your attack pack, and then you have a drifter throwing down Enzyme, Mucus Membrane, and Storm, then you have a very awesome offensive group that could really make short work of Marines. I mean, it's a really, really powerful. Lucho flying, Lucho trying to get this fade that flew by him, which was Izo. And now Beta is sitting there in C12. And And now nobody is sitting there in skylights. Aristote watching down with his flashlight. We're seeing a little bit of a fight happening here in C12. They push a fade away. Beta and Lucho building up that RT. I have to give it to VS. They have really kept up on their economy and back building everything that's been destroyed. Let's take a look at this. Look at that! 9 harvesters lost for VS, or extractors lost for VS, versus 0 for Wonga. They have not lost 1 harvester. And look at this! Wonga trapping VS here in the dome. Mayon goes down. And it looks like Beta and Lucho do successfully push off that Wonga offense. And now we're seeing from the other side Malice coming down in through the dome. They are going to be joined by Loop, and Beta is there. They're going to be joined by Ben now. 4 Marines. This is really dangerous. They could just go for a straight rush down to cargo. Oh, and there's a phase gate in the dome. This is another very aggressive phase gate position. Looks like they're just going to leave it. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't a phase gate. Sorry. That was just the tower. I thought it was a phase gate. But they're moving down, or up into Nanogrid and moving all into here and trying to take them out. Loop gets taken down from behind by Izo. Ben, Lucho, and Beta, the only Marines left. Malice and Izo and a Drifter, the only defenders in Nano. Meanwhile, while this is happening, Kella working on that phase gate in pipeline. 18%, 13%, 11%, and they do save it. He could have used an enzyme, and that could have been really great. Nobody now making a little guerrilla strikes into control. Fights happening all over the map right now. Mayon goes down to Beta's shotgun blast. Oh, and they lose their lurk in Nano. Oh, that is really going to hurt them. I keep saying it, you know, when you're heading into mid to late game, aliens need to hang on to their life forms. It is so imperative. Mayon now as an egg. Malice as an, Mayon at 70, almost 70 personal res right now. Oh no, a fade! Lucho, Izo blinks in, gets taken down by Lucho's shotgun blast right outside Nanogrid. Oh my gosh, and they are just wrecking Nano right now. While that's happening, it looks like they're going to try to do some sort of trade here in Pipeline. They're going after their base in Pipeline to try to move them back. Meanwhile, back in the main base, nobody is still harassing in there. So they do take down the phase gate. They're working on the armory. Looks like a new phase gate going up in Nano. Oh my goodness. So now, really strong position. They lost Pipeline, but they gained Nano, and they're going to gain these resource towers if Wonga cannot push them out of there. They're sitting on 5 biomass right now, so they, you know, Wonga can drop a Fade Egg if they really wanted to spend all that res. And I believe a Fade Egg in the new build, someone help me here, is 70 or... is it 70 or 75? I know it's high. Or 60? Someone help me out there. Lucho, Loop, Beta, and Ben now building up these RTs. This base is theirs. Now, look at this. Very wisely, Wonga starts sisting into Pipeline to try to grab this out. If they can hold this, then it doesn't matter that VS has Nano. If they can take out the expansions, which they're trying to work on right now, then, you know, VS may be just pinched up in Nano and their main base. So 3 fades out on the field. Malice did use his res. There is an Onos on the field that just went Onos. He's down to 2 res. And base hits there. Malice taking down Aristote. Kella taking down Lucho. And Aliens swarming control right now while Kella works on the phase gate. Followed by my own in Nano. Here comes the beacon. These guys got to get out of there. Look at that. There's the enzyme. Oh my god, 40% on my own. He's got to get out of there. Oh my goodness. Oh, Ono's down. Right outside Nano. That was a great beacon. They beaconed to get them out of their main base and then phase through and tag the Onos. Oh, and what a loss. Basically, no foreseeable damage here. In control. Oh my god, they might lose at Malice. And they might lose nobody. Barely. Izo does live. The lone skunk lives while the Fades ran away. So they are now, Kella working on 70% on this nanogrid. Phase Gate, Beta is the only one alive right now. Kella does take him down. He's going to work after Beta. Takes him down as well. Oh my god, nanogrid does not have a Phase Gate. Nice base here right outside in Skylights. This is a popular location. 3 Fades on the field. We see Izo at almost 0 res, so he's turning into a life form. We're going to see what he pops out with. I forgot what his res was at. Maybe a Fade. Yep. 4 Fades out on the field now. And they are closing the clamp down on VS right now. Wonga playing a great game. Oh my goodness, look at these Fades coming through left and right. Aristote coming around the corner against these Fades with a shotgun. Oh, and the Fade goes down. Izo does go down by Aristote. You guys saw that from first person. Great shot. Holy cow. And they have now moved back into Nano. They've dropped the Hive in Pipeline, 45% grown there, and they are wrecking Nano right now. This whole map is Wonga territory. And VS knows it. They are down on just their only extractor, one blueprint somewhere on the map. Somewhere. Oh, nope, that's got destroyed. So, just one. And they are all around here. They're sitting on weapons 2, armor 1, and shotguns. It looks like they're going to try to make some sort of push here. 54 res for nobody. They can get an Onos out on the field. I don't know if he's going to give up his Fade, though. Still, you know, with build 250, I've seen some crazy stuff. I'm not even going to call it. Yeah, it looks bad for VS right now, but I'm definitely not going to call it.
Command station under attack.
Alright, Beta, Ben, Aristote, and Loop going straight into sub-access. Meanwhile, still hit and run tactics happening in control. Lucho is there, and these guys are going to get swarmed by Fades right now. I'm going to take a look from Aristote, and actually, let's just take a look at this carnage of what's happening right now. If you guys can follow what's happening, Marines are dying like crazy from all these Fades. Oh my god, they all launch at Beta! Oh, where's his lifeless body? There it is. Oh, and good game called. Wow, Wonga taking it. They are pissed. Wow. Awesome job there by Wonga, playing such a strong alien game. Let's take a look. 14 lost for VS. Team kills 39 to 58. Wonga winning all the engagements. They must have lost that Onos, but they still pulled it out. Awesome. Wow.